Alright everyone, here we are with ticker symbol Nndm, Nano Dimensions. And before we go ahead and jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all my first time viewers and investors. Welcome to my channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all my subscribers, welcome back, and let's jump into this chart. So Nano Dimensions has actually had a bullish run from the recoveries of these lows down here, closer to 270, 268, and from that point forward, it ran up, and then it dipped again and it hit close to 330. And from that point forward, we have seen a recovery where the bulls have actually dominated the chart. They broke through the 50-day moving average, they broke through resistance, and they reached newer highs. Our 50-day moving average currently is 378, and the price is right now at 421. So the bulls are definitely in control. We're above it, and if we were to fall below it, right below the 50-day moving average, we would be in bearish territory, but we're currently in bullish territory. Now, something else I want us to be aware of is how resistance was actually used here as a support. And that's incredible to see, right? Because when you look at it, you could see how it was used as support. You could see how this bounced up and reached newer highs and newer levels through the process of staircase effect. And we got to see if the bulls can continue that. This is why chart analysis are great. They let you see certain cues and understand certain things as the days unravel and as the stocks are moving. So pretty cool to see that, and how it broke through resistance and it reached newer highs. So let's go ahead and move our resistance and support to their new locations, and we're going to see what is the most important points for the coming day tomorrow, and also some numbers to keep in mind as this continue to play out for the coming weeks. So right now we are right here at this point, and this is where we stand. If this was to break through resistance, the next point of reference that's very important is up here at 440. I tell you guys to write that down. Super important to keep in mind for the next coming weeks and days. Now, the lowest point before this ran up way before 330 is actually up here at 363. Super important number to keep in mind if it breaks through the 50-day moving average and it starts getting closer to that support. And that's the first support level in bearish territory. So keep that in mind. And that's the lowest level before this run. So let's go ahead and see what's important for tomorrow as we move these numbers to their new location. So I want to emphasize something that's very important here in this chart. For the bulls to continue this run, continue this momentum, and not let the 50-day moving average catch up to them, they need to break through resistance. That resistance is 424. It needs to be turned into a support, and the bulls need to pull away from it to reach newer highs, reach newer levels, and reach new resistance levels deeper into bullish territory. So I want to emphasize, the bulls need to break through 424. They can't just hang out sideways. They can't like miss it or get up on it and then fall below it a little bit. Why? Because this 50-day moving average will catch up to the price. It will cross the price, be higher than the price, and now by default, the price is in bearish territory, giving leverage to the bears to bring it down. So super important for the bulls to break through 424, continue to hit newer highs and new resistance levels after turning 424 into a support, and move further away from the 50-day moving average to maintain the momentum and bullish leverage, right? Because right now the bulls are gaining leverage, maintaining leverage, and to the point that they can have control over this chart if they continue the run. Now, on the other hand, this is the lowest point where the bears tried to appear before the bulls continued their next run to hit where they're at right now. And that is this point of reference down here. That is our support, and that is 394. If 394 gets broken through, you have that window between support and the 50-day moving average to see how the stock is reacting. How quickly is it moving to newer lows, or are the bulls trying to reappear? Now, you're still in bullish territory if this support gets broken through. So you're going to want to pay close attention to the behavior of this stock, but ideally, it's going to give you the idea of how fast this is going down closer to the 50-day moving average, or if the bulls are trying to reappear to stop this and maintain it in bullish territory. Now, if the bulls do reappear anywhere down here, their goal should still be to break through 424. But if they don't, they hold this up to have another chance to continue the momentum and rally to work their way up to newer highs. But you're going to want to see how quickly this moved down to 394, how quickly did it break through it, and how quickly is it getting closer to the 50-day moving average, or if the bulls are trying to reappear in anywhere in that process. Because you're still in bullish territory, but it could signify that just because we're in bullish territory does not mean that the bears are not starting to gain control. Even though they still haven't crossed the 50-day moving average, they've been pulling it down, they broke through support, and they're working their way towards their goal, which is crossing the 50-day moving average and go below it to end up in bearish territory. So it's going to be important to keep those numbers in mind. As always, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community. And don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watched this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money. At the end of this video, there's going to be a pop-up video. In that video, I will be discussing about the S&P 500 index and how it's been rising several points on these scheduled dates. On these scheduled dates, the S&P 500 index is rising due to the fact that the Federal Reserve is pumping the markets. On those dates, I show them in the video, and the S&P 500 is rising. The charts and the dates speak for themselves. Now, what does that mean for us as investors? Well, if the S&P 500 index is rising, there's individual ticker symbols within the S&P 500 index rising up with it. They're usually rising up anywhere from 30 cents to $3 per share. And I know it may not seem like a lot per share, but it does add up. Like I always say, profits are profits. Now, another thing too, I'm not there to guarantee you profits. I'm not there to tell you to buy, sell, or hold anything in particular. I'm just here to inform every single investor on the great news that there's an opportunity to maximize profits and minimize losses based off the information that I share in the video. The charts show it, the dates show it, and you guys can see for yourselves. I highly encourage every single investor to go check it out. Don't miss out on the information. Don't overlook it. And I just posted the most updated video today. Well, not today, a couple days ago, about the one that's coming up tomorrow. So this is the most updated video you will receive today. So check it out and don't miss out on the great information. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.